Kush's movie review.
Kush's movie review. He is reviewing the other Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious, the only movie franchise that have more sequels than your average porn film. What do we got this time,
That's not
Kush?
entirely true, but they have finally eclipsed Friday the 13th, and that's pretty spectacular.
Have they though?
Oh yeah. In fact, well, actually, no. There was a remake, so I'm counting the remake. But yeah,
Well,
there's now an equal number of Fast and Furious movies as there are
now are
uh,
you are you are
Friday the
you
13th.
are you including the Shaw and
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and
I am.
Shaws? All right.
Hmm.
Well, I also just before you get into your review, I just found out the horrible news. And if you haven't heard this, please sit down. Apparently, word on the street is that Fast X is the final movie in the Fast and the Furious lineage. However, apparently it's only part one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So
So,
if you
what
if you follow
amazingly
the trades,
creative and new way has Vin Diesel found his way to drive a car, Kush? Tell the people they want to know.
I mean, this is Fast X. This is Fast and Furious. So this is always a cinematic event. This is not just a movie for the sake of art. This is a reason to bring all the little ones and the big ones and have a great time at the theater. Um, However, that last movie, Fast Nine, was so egregious that it has literally affected this Fast X, Fast 10. So directed by Louis Leterrier, who is responsible for the Transporter 1 and 2, also starring Jason Statham.
So
Um,
good.
this is that movie. It's a rated PG-13, 2 hours and 21 minutes. It's an
Oh,
incomplete movie.
oh,
Um, Originally, again, if you follow the trades, this was always intended to be part one and a part two. I don't know if we're just going to call it Fast X Part One and Fast X Two, or just Fast X 11 or Fast 11, whatever. Um, they started puffing their chest out a little bit last week and going like, "We might even get a third one out of this." So
fuck
we're
off.
the way the numbers worked out this weekend. No, we're not getting a third one. This is going to be just Fast X2, and then that'll be it for this generation of racers. There's going to be a Fast and Furious the next generation,
Yeah,
or
apparently
they're going to do a
he's
prequel series.
he's already said he's been writing a female led spin-off. Apparently.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor.
And
We'll see if it happens, but
I also found out there was an animated series on Netflix which went like 4 seasons.
yeah, yep. I
I
didn't
had
see any
no
of them,
idea.
unfortunately. It's a whole thing, dude. So
Oh, it's a
Vin Diesel has
monster.
been making this his bread and butter. It's a monster. That is it's a great coin of phrase there, Mike Fish. Yeah. It's a Fast and Furious movie. It's a cartoon. It gets bigger and bolder and more grandiose. All your favorites are here. More people come back from the dead. Jason Momoa steals the show, but everything it's ridiculous and defies the laws of physics. It's a better time than Fast Nine, but I think we're now getting into a territory where, like, well, Terminator Dark Fate was better than Genesis. They were One was definitely okay and one was horrible, but one should have been just better than okay. They both should have been good. How about that?
Yeah.
So
How about them apples?
yeah, I had a good time with Fast X, but it gets so all over the place, and you get a little lost in the action that, like, I'm checking out other people's reviews this week. I was like, oh, there was a heel turn there. Oh shit. Oh, so and so was in this. Oh shit. How did I miss that? Like, there's a lot happening in here. I never left the theater. Maybe I left my body, but I never left the theater. So I had a good
Just
time.
zoning
I
out,
would,
waiting. Can you just say family, please?
yeah. no, yeah, great point. It's fun. I had a good time. I would definitely check it out one more time in the theater. I will probably stream it when it comes on the next in cars on Max or HBO Max or Discovery Max or whatever the new app is going to be in 6 months. But yeah, it's I'm giving it a strong 3. I wish I could give it a low 4, but strong 3, 3 out of 5.
See, here's the thing with these things. All joking aside, I talk
Sure,
trash
bring it
about
on.
them. But if anyone's legitimately like, I feel at this point, giving this movie a serious review
Hmm.
is kind of like leaving a Yelp review from McDonald's. It's like,
We're not going to
what
get
was you
super duper
expecting?
into it. Yeah, like I said before we started recording, I had a whole other review planned. And then we're like, we might be going too far on this one, so let's just. We can't really say anything else that hasn't already been said about this. Did I have a good time? Yes, that's what's important. Do I want to see Fast 11? Absolutely. And then I'm looking forward to Fast and Furious: The Next Generation because that is coming. They've already set it up. Uh, Elena, those who know Fast and Furious, Elena had a daughter. She's now a super duper street racer. She's in this. Um, young Brian Toretto, that's Dominic Toretto's son. He's gonna be a super duper racer. He's only 12 right now, and he's
What?
murdering people with John Cena's help. Like this kid like pushed the button and like missiles went off and he killed a bunch of terrorists. Like uh, it's all over the place.
I'll be honest,
Oh,
I haven't watched.
I'm sorry. I'm legally obligated to say like this series started off with a bunch of street racers stealing DVD players. I was legally obligated to say that. Sorry.
Glad you got that in there. But yeah, it's
Almost
just
didn't.
whatever. I'm not going to talk shit because I haven't watched a Fast and the Furious movie since Tokyo Drift, and the only reason I watched that is because
Oh wow.
I have a certain taste in lady, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So that was the only reason I watched that. But
Oh, fascinating. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Tokyo Drift, once upon a time, was the worst Fast and Furious. I think people now think it's actually part 2, if not part 9, even right now. Um, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift is the Rocky 5 of the franchise. Like when it came out, it was terrible, but then we got Rocky 6 and Creed's 1, 2, and 3, and now it is just as important as any other film in the series because this was that chapter of the story. Um, yeah. Tokyo Drift got retconned into the series, so it actually like, despite the fact it was the third, it should have technically been like the 7th film.
interesting. Also, Too
Yeah, I
Fast, Too
thought you'd been
Furious
all over that.
was great just because of the Luda soundtrack. Is Luda
Okay.
in Fast X?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ludacris is an implemental part of the family.
It's good.
He's the tactician. He's he's the
Too
engineer.
fast.
He creates
Too.
all the fun weapons and tools and modifications. Like Ludacris is a big deal in the Fast family.
And if you haven't, just go browse Spotify or whatever, or however you get your music and search for his song that he released for Too Fast, Too Furious. Still a banger to this day. I'll die on that hill. Too fast, too furious, too fast for young man. Great
Okay.
stuff. So there you go. Anyway, Fast X Part 1. 3 out of 5.
Unlikely to get a part 3. Definitely a part 2 is coming though, because we have to complete the story. It's half a movie. It's absolutely half a movie at minimum.
And if you're going to do spin offs, give me some more. Give me Tokyo Drift Part 2.
They can do that
Be
now, actually.
brave. Be
Yeah.
brave.
They can literally do that now. Han came back. Yeah, Han died in Tokyo Drift and came back
As you do.
twice,
Was it a
actually,
shower
technically
scene?
twice.
Well, he's like, oh my god, I had a crazy
That's
dream.
Dallas. That's a Dallas reference. Very nice. No,
No one's gonna get that.
they did a whole. It's too complicated to explain. Don't worry about it. But here I am, fan favorite Han Ciolo. He's actually my favorite character still.
Wait, do you know what? At this point, it's Fast and the Furious again. Like I said, no one's you're not really taking this serious. It's not. This is gonna be an Oscar-nominated movie,
Of course
but
not.
some they could just literally just bring back a character that's died, and then they could
They
just
have.
play off of that and just be like, so someone goes, "Oh shit, I thought you died," and he's like, "No," and then just carry on. It's like just don't.
Yeah. So Michelle Rodriguez died, came back. Han died and came back. The
Han
villain from Part Six
will
died and came
be.
back. Yeah, it's death is much like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Death is not a problem here. However, hella people get killed in Fast X.
Do they have they navigated time control or time travel in Fast and Furious yet?
That's sure to come. We went to space. It wasn't what I wanted in space. I wanted a drag race on the moon, but
Why not?
apparently they're just like, we just need to put them in space. Whatever. Um, but yeah, time travel is sure to come. In fact, that'll probably happen in Fast and Furious Next Generation.
I hope they call it that, the Fast and the Furious Next Generation, and then they have that the same opening credit scene, and then like this car zooming past the camera,
Yeah,
and for some reason Patrick Stewart's like really good at driving. Make it happen. Make it so.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't know. I don't know if he'll be around still when that happens, but I don't hate it. We could get CGI Patrick Stewart with an AI implement. Ooh, Mike Fish. We need to shut up because people are going to steal this idea. Copyright, copyright, copyright. Patrick Stewart AI. Copyright Patrick Stewart CGI.
What about what
Waffle Box
about
podcast.
what about the big bad boss at the end of the Fast and the Furious franchise is David Hasselhoff with Kit.
Oh, that'd be fun. That's a
So
Universal
much
property.
fun.
They could 1,000% do that. Everyone
Make
keeps
it
talking about the
happen.
Transformers. That's Paramount.
Fuck
It can
Transformers.
be
Give me
done
Kit.
now because of Sony and Disney. It can be done now, but that's unlikely. But Knight Rider and Fast and the Furious, that could 1,000% happen.
Or just do it
That could
like
1,000%
offshoots.
happen.
Like just do Fast and the Furious versus Knight Rider or some shit.
I like Fast and the Furious Jurassic Park myself. Let's get some dinosaurs in that
Ooh.
bitch. I want to see I want to see the Dodge Charger drive up a T-Rex's or a Brontosaurus's tail and up the spine and up the neck and then do a flip or whatever the fuck it's supposed to do.
What about oh fuck. Never mind. I just had a really good idea for another one, but then I just remembered Burt Reynolds passed away. Anyway.
CGI Burt Reynolds, AI
CGI
Burt
Burt
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
They did that for Burt Reynolds' last movie, The Last Hollywood Superstar. The, the last Hollywood movie star. It was a very good movie. Starred one of the girls from Modern Family, and they did this sequence where they took modern day Burt Reynolds, and superimposed him into Cannonball Run or Smoking the Bandit with Smoking the Bandit Burt Reynolds, and they're just having a conversation back and forth. Like
Oh, I think I remember
I don't know how
seeing them.
great goddamn movie. Absolutely, it's very indie-rific. I don't know where you could find it right now, but absolutely check it out.
Or go full like Back to the Future Part Two, and have them go back in time. And so have like one of the previous Fast and the Furious movies, like the first one happening, and then them like Vin Diesel like creeping past, making sure he doesn't accidentally have sex with his mum, and it'd be great.
Yes. Again, Back to the Future, a Universal property, 1,000% could happen.
Look, I'm just giving you all of these fantastic ideas. See, this is what we should be doing.
And Minions.
Okay, sure. How would no, come on, you
No,
can't
they-
just
but
say,
it'd be-
you just can't mash up two. Give me like, see, I'm giving you ideas here. I'm saying like scenes.
Be
Where
to be family.
How-
Blah blah blah. Yo soy.
all right, I'll let you know.
Woohoo! Nas family.
And then, oh no, because it wouldn't work because it's Disney.
What are you
Like,
talking about? Minions
no, I
is
was-
Universal.
No, but I was thinking about wouldn't how much fun would it be to see Vin? What's Vin Diesel's character? His name?
Dom.
Dom. Dom interacting with Groot. That'd be fun. But you wouldn't be able to do that.
I mean, again, because of the Sony Disney
I
Spider-Man
am
thing, it can be done.
Groot. We are family, Groot. Yeah.
Yeah, we are family. I am Groot. We are family. I am Groot. We are family. It goes back and forth for like
And
10
then Rocky's
minutes.
like, that's
But
not
the
what he
crowd is-
said. He said you're a bald jackass. I am Groot.
Rocket would say that. Yo soy Groot.
Anyway, Fast X, 3 out of 5. Check it out if you want to.
Could have been better. Had a good time.
That's all, folks.